All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my soul.
It was nice though. When we got out of the dining room, there was about 3 inches of snow on the ground, and it's still coming down like a madman. It looked pretty, and we all started throwing snowballs and horsing around all over the place. It was very childish, but everyone was really enjoying themselves. I didn't have a date or anything, so I and this friend of mine, Mal Brossard, that was on the wrestling team, decided we'd take a bus down to Agerstown and have a hamburger and maybe see a lousy movie. Ackley came along with us. Brossard and Ackley both had seen the picture that was playing, so we just decided to have a couple of hamburgers and play the pinball machine for a little while. Then took the bus back to Pensy. I didn't care about not seeing the movie anyway. I got Ackley to leave my room by telling him I had to write my composition for Straggler. I couldn't think of a room or a house or anything to describe the way Straggler had said to have. I'm not too crazy about describing rooms anyway. So what I did, I wrote about my brother Allie's baseball mitt. It was a very descriptive subject. It really was. My brother Allie had his left-handed fielder's mitt. He was left-handed, fingers in the pocket and everywhere, in green ink. He wrote them on it so that he'd have something to read when he was in the field and nobody was up to bat. He's dead now. He got leukemia and died when we were in Maine on July 18th, 1946. You'd have liked him. He was 2 years younger than I, but he was about 50 times intelligent. I'm thinking now of when Stradlater got back from his date with Jane. I mean, I can't really remember exactly what I was doing when I heard his stupid footsteps coming down the corridor. I was still probably looking out the window, but I swear I can't remember. The next part I don't remember so hot. I stood up, and then I punched him, and I missed. Then I was on the floor with his knees on my chest. I called him a moron, and that got him really mad. One go at me, and the next thing I knew, I was on the floor again. I just stayed there on the floor and touched my nose and saw the blood from my nose dripping off my hand. You never saw so much gore in your life. It had blood all over my mouth and chin. I had to leave tonight, so I started to pack. When I was all set to go, when I had my bags and all, I stood for a while next to the stairs and took a last look down the corridor. Then I yelled at the top of my voice, "Sleep tight, you morons." I'll bet I woke up every bastard in the whole floor.